Meta ads just changed forever. And I'm not talking about tiny tweaks or new targeting options here. This is a complete shift as to how the algorithm operates. And if you're like most brands, you're gonna get crushed if you don't make a change right now, because almost every account has now moved to the new algorithm. The brands scaling past 10K days right now are doing something completely different. While brands stuck at $200 to $1,000 a day are still stuck doing the same strategies as last year, which are completely irrelevant. In fact, if you have copped Alex Hormozy's playbook on ads and hooks, it's not gonna work anymore. And trust me, as an agency that makes creative, this is the biggest kick in the nuts for us. So look, I've spent the last 90 days inside e-com ad accounts that are spending anywhere between 10K to 250K per day, and I'm seeing a pattern that very few talk about. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 massive shifts that have fundamentally changed the future of ads and exactly how to win in this new Andromeda era. So let's talk about the first major shift. If you're not aware right now, in July of 2025, Meta released the Andromeda update. Now, as a marketer and someone who's obsessed with making creative, that was kind of exciting. Ooh, new update. How can I get ahead of my competitors? But the problem is that this new update has completely eradicated the previous testing frameworks that we are accustomed to do, which is you make a video, you make variations of the videos, you test them, or you find a winner, you change the hook, you change something about it, and then you try it again. Or you find a static, you change the headline a couple times, and that is your test. The problem is that with the new Andromeda update, that is all gone, because their algorithm will see that if you just change one small thing about the video, it's going to count those 2 videos as the same video, meaning that you are wasting time, energy, creative power on these hook variations that are not going to get the spend. Meta will just choose one of those videos to push ad spend and try. By the way, everything I'm covering in this video, the exact frameworks, campaign structures, and testing systems live inside Ad Creators Lab. Inside it, you have my exact agency SOPs, frameworks, custom GPTs, scripts, winning ads, access to my UGC network, my video editing network, and I do weekly live roasts of your ads so that you know that you're making the right creative before you put it on your ad account. So if you're gonna join the 34 legendary founding members that are there right now, then click the link down below and I'll see you in there. Okay, so what does this Andromeda update mean for you? It means that when you're making creative, you need to be focusing on making diversified ads. And you're gonna hear this a lot online. What does diversified ads mean? It means that every single different ad you make needs to be a completely different angle or concept in terms of how it's presented, or for a different avatar. So what does that mean? Let's say you want to sell a supplement like this. One type of creative could be a talking head video. Hey, I took this supplement and now my muscles are very big. Another type of angle could be like, I couldn't escape past the plateau until I tried this. Another angle could be, this type of supplement typically doesn't work for you because it's underdosed. This one has the right dosage. Those are 3 different angles I just gave you. Now, what about concepts? One could be a podcast concept. Hey, did you know that people are taking this to actually increase their muscle size? It could be a street interview. Hey, have you ever taken testosterone before? No? Okay, well, did you know that this one is the perfectly dosed one? One other concept could be a voiceover or VSL type video. Those are different concepts. And lastly, it's the avatar. So who are you actually directly speaking to? Are you speaking to the lifter bro who's trying to get to his next weight class? Are you speaking to the average man who's just trying to get an edge but doesn't want to jump on steroids? When you pick different avatars, you completely change how the ad is going to be. Now, if you're just starting out, you can focus on just making uniquely different statics. And if you want, the fastest way to do that is with using a template. So I'm going to give you my free Canva template that has over 50 plus Canva ads based on winning ads down below. So you can do that, make one for each different template, and you basically have diversified ads ready to go. If you're trying to do UGC content and whatnot, then that's where you have to actually write the briefs, come up with ideas, and work with the creators. But that is not the only thing with the new update. We have one more major shift, and that is that the targeting itself is done at the ad level. Previously, you would have one campaign, multiple ad sets, different targeting, interests, broad, lookalike audiences, etc. And in there, you would have your ads, and you would hope that those ads get served to the ideal target market. But now, The creative itself does the targeting. The videos themselves get shown to the people that watch and consume them more. And what Meta will do is they will find the people that watch those videos commonly and serve it to more of them. So as you can see in this video right here that was a winner, this video worked really well for women that were trying to reduce their cellulite by doing more exercises and more workouts, rather than us having to target specific people. Whereas this ad here served older women who were trying to reduce their cellulite past a certain age because the creator looks like them. Now imagine this, let's say you make a video and the video says, hey, if you're a dad over 40, here are 3 problems you're probably experiencing. Who do you think is going to watch that video? If you're 20, you're going to scroll like, you know, I'm not a dad yet. If you're 60 and you've been a dad, you might watch it, but you probably won't click on the ad or anything because you don't really care. Whereas if you're a dad that's just over 40, is 41, 42, and the first problem really resonates with you and it speaks directly to your problems or desires, you're going to watch that ad, you're going to click on the site, and you're very likely to purchase that product. And the reason that Meta has done this is because their Instagram Reels algorithm has learned so much about human behavior based on interest marketing, and so they understand now that the content itself is the most important bit. You have small accounts with 100 followers can go viral because they posted a video that certain demographic of people really liked, so they just pushed it to them. And so because the algorithm on organic has now become so much better, they put that into the paid algorithm. Now what I'm seeing for brands that are adopting diversified ads and ads that are very specific to the ideal buyer is that they are seeing lower CPMs because the content itself is so relatable to people that they are sharing it, they are commenting on it, they don't feel like it's an ad, they feel like, oh, this is just a piece of content that speaks directly to me. And so if you are struggling with very high CPMs, your ads are not getting served to the right people, then you need to change how you approach content and not make generic videos for everybody and make singular targeted videos for one person. So how do we do this for brands? We start by collecting a lot of data from Reddit forums, TikTok comments, and reviews. And then we actually create 3 different avatars, and each avatar, we create different angles and concepts for them. And then we test them one avatar at a time. Once we understand the avatar so well and what resonates, then we know what content we can double down on for a specific avatar. We would rather learn more about Dave, who's 40, who has this problem, and that desire, rather than just a generic group of moms between 25 and 35. Like, what do you think is going to work more? And the last major shift for you to understand is that the highest leverage right now, and I've been banging on about this for a long time, is not in the media buying, it's not in the structure, it's in the creative. And the best way for you to scale consistently is for you to have a strong creative production pipeline and kind of treat your ecom brand like a production company that monetizes with a product. So you got to think as to how can I get the most attention? How can I try so many different ads and find that one video style or many video styles that just work? Because if you don't, you're going to be paying a freelancer a couple of $100 for some ads. You're going to test them. Only one will work. And you're like, cool, now I got to start the process again, which is going to delay you getting more learnings, more results, and really seasoning your pixel with buyers, as opposed to having so much content going out into the ad account that Meta understands who exactly is going to purchase your product. And so you're going to get the learnings faster and you're going to beat all your competitors, and you're going to see better results for your business because you're treating the most important part of your business like an actual production house and having an actual system for it. Now, if you want to learn our system, then you know where to go. Click the link down below. If you want us to use our system in your business and you're doing more than 50K a month in ad spend or around that, then click the link below to actually book a call with me and we'll have a chat and see if it's a good fit. But the question for you right now is, how are you going to, after watching this video, actually implement what I'm saying and not just watch another video about the update? How are you going to avoid repeating the same mistakes of just watching more meta advertising videos as opposed to actually taking action? And for you, the best way is for you to just make a whole bunch of static ads that are diversified. And if you want to learn how to do that, you can click this video for free, which is a free course on how to make static ads, and I'll see you there. Peace.